Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It is Friday, March 10th, 2023. Welcome to Kush News. I'm your host and anchor, Ochanda. Once again, welcome to Kush News, bringing you the top stories of Africa and the Caribbean. Let's get into it. Rare and deadly storm, Cyclone Freddy to hit Mozambique again. Cyclone Freddy is expected to make landfall again in Mozambique later this week after it struck Madagascar for a second time on Monday. It killed 4 people on the Indian Ocean, bringing Freddy's death toll to 21. The storm first wreaked havoc in the southeastern African region in late February and has displaced thousands in both countries. It may become the longest lasting storm on record, as it's been spinning over in the Indian Ocean for 32 days. The World Meteorological Organization says it's rare for a storm to make such a loop, describing it as a meteorological remarkable instance. The longest storm on record is Hurricane John, known as Typhoon John, that lasted 31 days back in 1994. Given that Cyclone Freddy has periodically weakened over the last 32 days, WMO says it will take several months to evaluate whether it has broken John's record. Cyclone Freddy has already broken records for the strength it has accumulated and the 5,000-mile, 88,000-kilometer path that it's traveled across the Indian Ocean. The cyclone developed off of the North Australian coast in early February and then traveled thousands of kilometers across the southeastern Indian Ocean, affecting Mauritius and La Reunion before making landfalls in Madagascar. Mozambique is now bracing for a second landfall, while still reeling in rains and floods brought by the storm back in February. According to the UN World Food Program, more than 160,000 people have already been affected by Cyclone Freddy. Meanwhile, Madagascar received around 3 times its usual monthly average rainfall in the past week alone. If you're out in Mozambique or Madagascar or any of the area around Southeastern Africa, let us know in the comments below. If you're on the ground, let us know. Let's go to South Africa. President Ramaphosa denies his ministers live like rock stars. South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa has dismissed claims that his new cabinet is bloated and says he's committed to restructuring the government. Opposition Democratic Alliance leader John Steenhuisen on Thursday asked President Ramaphosa in Parliament if it is fair for ministers to be quote-unquote living like rock stars while ordinary citizens suffer. He said, and they quote, "They have 98 mansions worth over R1 billion, free generators, free electricity, and high-end luxury vehicles." The president responded with, "Well, I don't know about rock stars." Mr. Ramaphosa denied the opposition's leader claims that South Africa had the largest cabinet across the globe, saying the country was basically in line in others. The DA has said that it will picket on Monday against the luxurious lifestyles of ministers. The president made changes to his executive earlier this week, including the creation of 2 ministries. South African ministers are among the highest paid in Africa, drawing in annual salaries of up to $135,000, in addition to a personal staff and luxury cars. Public outrage over their controversies have been common in the face of a floundering economy. Anybody in South Africa region, reach out to us, let us know what's happening on the ground. And we take it to North Africa and Tunisia. Tunisia migrants' false content goes viral on social media. President Kais Saied of Tunisia said migration was, quote-unquote, a plot to change the country's demographic profile. And Ivory Coast and Guinea have begun repatriating their nationals due to fears for their safety. There have been several videos circulating online to show African migrants in Tunisia, nearly all of which are filmed elsewhere. Several TikTok videos have been posted recently showing large groups running along the street in what appears to be an angry protest. One of the videos with millions of views is labeled in Arabic, Tunisia under occupation. Another one says Tunisia has become the kingdom of Africans. But the event shown has happened in other places, such as Dakar, in Senegal, or Gambia. This is a clear and distinctive obelisk which can be seen as one point of person filming moving around. In addition, the Senegalese flag can be seen, which confirmed the language of Wolof is heard, the national language in Senegal. Although it is clear that there is a problem with the president's cabinet and the migrants, the presidents of both Ivory Coast and Guinea have been sending charters to bring back migrants into their countries. If you know anybody in Ivory Coast, Guinea, or in Tunisia, reach on out to us, drop a comment. And let's take it to the Caribbean, specifically Turks and Caicos. Over 200 illegal migrants detained in Turks and Caicos. The Turks and Caicos Islands continues to deal with an influx of illegal migrants after a vessel was intercepted Wednesday. According to an official report, Marine branch officers of the Royal Turks and Caicos Police Force were dispatched yesterday afternoon following reports that a suspicious vessel was seen making its way towards West Caicos. Acting on the information received at around 2:51 p.m., the officers via the Sea Protector vessel intercepted a migrant vessel about 3.5 miles southwest of Bluff. The migrant vessel was carrying a total of 202 illegal migrants, 40 females, 3 of whom were minors, and 162 males, including 1 minor. The illegal migrants were handed over to the Immigration Task Force. Additionally, Marine officers seized 4 packages containing what appeared to be cannabis floating in close proximity to the illegal migrant vessel. The public is being advised to notify the closest police station or contact Crime Stoppers if given any information about illegal activity anonymously. All right, and we end with something that we're going to do here at Kush News. It is Proverb of the Day. The African proverb of the day comes from the country of Kenya. Hello, East Africa. And it reads, "It is the grass that suffers when elephants fight." Once again, it is the grass that suffers when elephants fight. Once again, it is the grass that suffers when elephants fight. Let us know your interpretation of the African proverb of the day. Once again, I am Ochada with Kush News. Enjoy.